Good morning, students. So, कैसे हो आप लोग? How are you? Let's start with the next session of our insurance claim chapter, loss of stock and loss of profit policy, which we have already started in our previous session. If you will see the previous session, in that we have covered loss of stock. Today we will cover the practical questions of loss of stock and loss of profit. Starting first of all from the illustrations of your study material and the questions from study material, like these are the illustrations which are given in your study material, which we will cover today. Simultaneously, I would like to cover the loss of profit policy. In that loss of profit policy, we will cover the concept of loss of profit policy, and then we will go for the practical questions to some extent so that we can understand this, because this is an important part of our examination. So, better just tell me one thing, that what you have done in the illustration part and questions part, so that we can discuss about the queries. Fast, beta fast. Yes, good
Session
morning, good
part.
morning. And questions. Good morning, beta, good morning. Very good, very good. So how many are present? Beta fatafat karo, send it. Send your queries, send your issues, send your problems, whatever you have suffered in this chapter, loss of stock. Loss of stock, because it is an important chapter from examination point of view, we have already discussed. Illustration number 4 is there. Let's see illustration number 4, beta. On 12th of June, fire occurred in the premises of N.R. Patel, a paper merchant. Most of the stock is destroyed. Stock salvaged 11th on 200 beta. In addition, some stock was salvaged in a damaged condition, and the value was agreed at 10th on 500. On the books of account, following particulars are available. Stock as on 31st of December 2011 is given to you. Purchases for the 6 months from the date of last closing to the date of fire and sale, as both are given to you. On the basis of this, his accounts for the last 3 years, we have checked the accounts of last 3 years and found that there is an average profit of 30% on sales. So what do you have to do? This year also you will assume it will remain 30%, because there is no chance of any upward or downward trend given in this. Trend means, for if we are expecting that the profit percentage will increase or decrease, then that is called trend. So that is not given to you. Patil has taken an insurance for the stock valued rupees 60,000 beta. So we have to do it. Just see. Have you done it? Illustration number 4. Have you done it? Any issue in illustration number 4? Waiting for your answers fast. Illustration number 4 में किसी को भी कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो बताओ, so that we can proceed further if there is no issue. Waiting for your answers, beta. Fast, fast. Saturday is a good day for CA students, because normally there may be a holiday in your job or in your articleship, or you may take even the time from the CA that we can go for the coaching today, we can go for the classes today. So whatever is left within the first 5 days, whatever time is not devoted in the first 5 days, that you have that you should have to devote on Saturday, because Saturday is a study day for you, and Sunday you may enjoy the holiday for half a day or something like that. Saturday you should have to study. This is my assumption. So presence must be good in on Saturday. Tell me how many are present. Send your queries or send good morning so that we can understand that how many are present. Fast, fast, beta. Ankur Patel, have you done it or not? I don't understand. No, sir. Clear, sir. Poonam, clear. Manoj, clear. Very good. So coming to illustration number 5 of your module. On 1st of April, the stock of Shri Ramesh was destroyed, but sufficient records were saved, from which following particulars were ascertained. Stock at cost, opening, closing, both are given to you, but the fire occurred on 1st of April 2012. So this is the date on which fire has occurred. So the detail is given of the previous year. Opening stock and closing stock. Purchases are also given of the previous year. Sales are given for the previous year. Purchases from the date of last closing to the date of fire is given to you. Sale is also given to you for the same period. Stock is valued on 31st of December. On that date, 2300 has been written off on certain stock which was a poor selling line having a cost of rupees 6900. A portion of these goods were sold in March 2012 at a loss of 250 on original cost of 3450. Means partial goods are sold off. Remainder of these goods was now estimated to be worth at its original cost. Remaining goods are to be assumed at its original cost. GP has remained uniform throughout the year. So in this case, what you have to do, beta? In this case, GP rate is not given, but he has mentioned that the GP rate is uniform throughout the year. So if GP rate is uniform throughout the year, then it means for we should have to calculate the GP from the last year information. Last year information is given to you. Check it out. Last year information is given to you. So you have to prepare trading count of last year to calculate the GP, or even you may calculate it directly. That is up to your choice. No doubt. Solved till illustration number 7. And thanks. Illustration number 6, sir. Very good. Sir, please take up illustration number 5. Morning, sir. Morning. Very good. Very good. अब जागे हैं बच्चे हमारे. Ankur, by mistake I thought. No, sir. I finished 6 sums. 1 is remaining, sir. Very good. So see illustration number 5 has one student have an issue who has mentioned me. Remaining has not mentioned anything. गुड मॉर्निंग की वेट कर रहा हूं मैं. देखो अभी बहुत सारे बच्चों ने गुड मॉर्निंग नहीं भेजा. तो गुड मॉर्निंग तो भेजना चाहिए कम से कम. ये तो पता लगे टीचर को कि स्टूडेंट्स कितने हैं जो अटेंड कर रहे हैं. जो यूट्यूब पे अटेंड कर रहे हैं यूट्यूब पे गुड मॉर्निंग भेज दिया करो. हम यूट्यूब पे भी देख लेंगे. सो यूट्यूब पे भी आप लोग कमेंट कर दिया करो जो लोग यूट्यूब पे देखते हैं. इट विल बी बेटर टू कमेंट ऑन यूट्यूब आल्सो. नाउ इसमें फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट द जीपी रेट. फॉर दैट यू विल हैव टू प्रिपेयर लास्ट ईयर trading count, which is very simple. To opening stock 73,500, to purchases 3,98,000, buy sales 4,87,000. Yes, when you have to enter closing stock, then you have to add back 2,300 rupees in it because that has been written off. Because we have to take total stock while calculating GP rate. We have to take total stock, beta. So this is to be done. Opening stock, purchases, sales, closing stock, and then GP is balance figure. Get the GP rate, beta. It is 20%. Now you have to go according to my method what I have given to you, and the method is used here also. It is same. He has bifurcated 81,900 into two parts. 81,900 divided into two parts. Abnormal item is also there, worth rupees 6,900. Balance is normal. So how much is the balance? 81,900 minus 6,900. So it is 75,000. It is normal. Is that clear, beta? 81,900 deduct from it the abnormal items cost because 2,300 has already been added back. So now nothing has been written off. Total value of stock is included in it. So see here it is. So then he says we have sold some items out of it, which is worth rupees 3,450. Worth of the goods sold during the year out of the abnormal item is 3,450. It has been sold at a loss of 250. So the value at which it has been sold off is given to you. 3,450 is the cost price minus loss on sale. That is 250. So 3,200 is the sale price. So this is included in total sale given to you. How much is the total sale given to you? It is 2,31,200. So out of this 2,31,200 total sale, 2,31,200, we come to know some is abnormal, some is normal. Abnormal sale is 3,200. So remaining is normal. So normal is how much it is? 2,28,000 beta. Note it down. Anyone who having any doubt? Sir, how to divide sales in normal and abnormal? Beta, I have done it for you. Just see, here it is. Sir, please take illustration number 7. We will do it, beta. Comment section is off on YouTube. Okay, okay. 75,000 is normal amount, beta. Very good, very good. See, here it is. I have done it for you. Note it down. This is cost price. Loss is 250. Note it down, beta. Only few students are there on comment box. So it means for today's student strength is less, or students have not sent their presence yet. I may assume that I will have to take attendance also. Ramesh present, Mahesh present, Kiran present, like this, है ना? The value of stock salvage is with you. So here we have bifurcated sale. Loss is also entered as it is mentioned that it is only rupees 250, and the loss is on abnormal item that has been mentioned in it. Purchases are given to you, and you will get GP. GP is 20% of sales. So sale is 2,28,000 for normal sale. Get the GP on it, 45,600. You will get the balance figure as a closing stock. So this is balance figure. And this 3450 is also balance figure. Let it be very much clear. There are two ways. One is we can do 6,900 minus 3,200 and minus 3,450 directly. And the balance will be the abnormal item, cost price of abnormal item. Or you may take it as balance figure, one and the same thing, beta. Abnormal column should also have to close. Exactly, beta. We have to close it. Also, one thing is very important. In this question, when we will claim, when we will calculate the claim, what do you have to do? You have to add these two items. Means your claim will be 58,50, not the 54,600 beta. It will be 58,50. Like this, 58,50 minus salvage value. Loss of stock is 52,250. So now you have to check whether average close will be applied or not. For that, the policy amount is 50,000, whereas stock as on the date of fire is 58,050. So due to that reason, average close will also be applied, and we will get the answer. Is there any issue in illustration number 6 also, beta? Abnormal column should also have to close. Actually, sir, app is not working because we are watching you from YouTube class. Hasn't started on app so far. That's why some of us unable to send their presence. App is not working because we are watching you from YouTube class. Hasn't started on app so far. Okay, ICA portal is also there, no, beta? You may also see it on ICA portal just like other students. ICA portal is not there. Good morning, very good. No problem, sir. In illustration number 6, very good. So I assume that illustration number 6 is okay with all. Coming to illustration number 7. Yes, illustration number 7. So let's do it. On 30th of March, fire occurred in the premises of Messer Suraj Brothers. The concern had taken an insurance policy of 60,000, which was subject to the average close. Books of accounts are given to you. Now the date of fire is very much clear. It is 30th of March 2012. So let's understand this thing, that from 1st of January to 30th of March, data is given to you. Opening stock for this period is 95,600. Purchases, which include purchase of machinery. Let it be very much clear. Machinery can't be part of your purchases. So it is to be deducted. Wages include wages for installation of machinery. This must not be part because this is the capital expenditure. And we are preparing trading account with revenue expenditure only. So 3,000 will be deducted from 50. 30,000 will be deducted from 1,70,000 beta. Sales. It includes goods sold on approval basis, amounting to rupees 49,500. Tell me one thing, those goods which are sent on approval basis can be included in sale or not? Yes, it can be, but on 31st of March, we should have to finalize that how much goods are accepted by the customer and how much are yet pending. So those which are accepted by the customer will be treated as a sale. Note it down, beta. It is an important point because maybe someone doesn't know about it. Goods sold on approval basis. The concept should be clear to all. When goods are sold, entry is very simple. We will assume it as sale. That is debtor account debit to sale at sale price. Next entry is when accepted by customer, then no entry, as entry is already passed. When returned by customer, if he doesn't accept it and return the goods within the specified period, then entry is very simple. We will pass entry for return inward, sale return account debit, or return inward account debit to debtor. Then if all thing has been happened, then it's okay. In case no confirmation is received up to closing date, no confirmation is received up to closing date, we are not sure about it, and period is pending. Whatever the period is given to you for the purpose of acceptance of these goods, that is not yet completed, period is pending. What do you have to do in that case? In that case, we have to assume that the goods are not yet sold. We have to assume that these goods are not yet sold, hence entry will be passed, sale account debit to goods sent on sale or return basis. You may pass it in a different way also, beta. Yes, you may pass in the way we normally enter in the books, sale to debtor. That is with sale price. Means entry is reversed, and then it will be included in closing stock. It will be included in, taken in closing stock at post price. It become part of your closing stock, beta. Is that clear? I have reviewed it for some of the students because some may have good understanding of this chapter, some may have problem. So one thing is this, second thing is you have done it in CA Foundation, so it's a long time ago. Number of students have omitted, so I have done it for you within just one page and within just 5 minutes I have taken out of your important time. So I assume that now it is clear. So what you have to do in this case? You may note it down or have a screenshot of it. So what we have to do in this case, we have to cancel, we have to reverse the sale. So to reverse the sale, entry is very simple. He says no approval has been received in respect of two-thirds of the goods sold on approval. It means for out of 49,500, the problem is only two-third of the goods. 49,500 is the total goods sold by us during the year on approval basis. So they doesn't have any problem, because in that he says one-third have a no problem. Only two-third have a problem. So calculate two-third of it. How much it is? 49,500. How much it is, beta? We need calci. Get it. $49,500 into 2 divided by 3. 33,000 is the value. So 33,000 is the sale price of goods. This is a sale value. But we have to include these items in our stock at cost price only. So cost of above will be calculated. But before that, you should have to deduct it from your sale. 33,000 will be deducted from the sale. Average rate of GP is 20%. Value of salvaged goods is given to you. So let's do it. Yes. Opening stock is 95,600. Purchases are deduct 1,70,000 minus 30,000. Wages are 50,000 minus 3,000. Already discussed with you. Sales I have already discussed with you. It is 2,75,000 minus 33,000. So it is 2,42,000 beta. Goods with customer, that you can easily get it. 33,000 minus 20% we will do, because average GP rate is given to you. 20% of 33,000. So it is 6,600 beta. Get it? How much it is? Fast beta. It is equal to 26,400. Is that okay? So this is clear. 26,400. GP is to be entered here. 2,42,000 into 20%. So it is 48,400. Balance sheet figure is your closing stock. Am I assume that it is clear to everyone? Very good. Very good. Good morning, sir. Sorry, very good. Very good. Shabash. Shabash. You are doing it. Very good. Manoj, thanks for your comment. Average close कब use होता है? Let's see in this question. You will understand when average close is required to be used. Again, I am repeating the concept which you have discussed in our previous lecture also. When average close is to be used, for that, first of all, policy amount must be given. Here it is given to you. Policy amount is 60,000 in the given question. One thing is it has been mentioned that average close, it is subject to average close. So obviously average close may be used in this case. Now 60,000 is the amount of policy. Average close formula is to be used or not, that you have to check it out. For that you need, first of all, stock as on the date of fire, not the actual loss, but the stock as on the date of fire. So what you have to do is you have to compare stock as on the date of fire average close formula is to be used. Write it down with you. When stock as on the date of fire is more than amount of policy. That's it. If policy amount is less than or equal to, if policy amount is less than the value of stock as on the date of hire, only then average close is to be used. Or in other words, we may say आपने पॉलिसी अमाउंट को और स्टॉक जो आपके पास पड़ा है गोदाउन में जिस दिन फायर हुई है उन दोनों को कंपेयर कर लेना है. अगर स्टॉक ज्यादा है, पॉलिसी अमाउंट कम है, तो एवरेज क्लोज लगाना है. अगर स्टॉक कम है, पॉलिसी अमाउंट ज्यादा है, तो एवरेज क्लोज नहीं लगाना बेटा. गुड्स विद कस्टमर्स प्लीज एक्सप्लेन करना. आर्ची बेटा, आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन, जस्ट सी वंस अगेन बेटा. Here I have explained it. These are the goods sent to customer on approval basis. They may keep the goods or they may return the goods. We are giving them a specified period of 1 month or 2 months, whatever we have discussed. If they will return, when we are selling the goods to them, we are passing an entry data to sale. When they will send us the approval, then no entry is required because already sale is done. We have already entered it as a sale. When he will return the goods, obviously we will pass a simple entry because when we have sold it or sent it, we have passed an entry data to sale. So we will pass reverse entry beta, return inward two debtors. Now, this all will be done during the year. But if mid of the time means the date when we have sent the goods and date when they have to approve the goods or return back the goods, there is a, in that midway, in that time period, our closing date has come. बीच में हमारी क्लोजिंग डेट आ जाती है. हमने 25 मार्च को गुड सेंड करी है और 25 डेज का टाइम दे दिया उसको. अब 31 मार्च बीच में आ गई, क्लोजिंग डेट आ गई हमारी. 21 मार्च यू हैव सेंट द गुड्स, 25 days have been given for approval. In the midway, 31st March has come. Now what you have to do? We have to reverse the sale because this is not the actual sale beta. So we have to pass reverse entry, sale to debtor, or we may pass it as sale to debtor suspense. So this is all the way they are presenting. Obviously sale will be reversed and we will take it in closing stock because these are the goods which are not lying with us, lying with our customer, but this belongs to us. We are the owner of these goods. If we are the owner of the goods, but wheresoever it has been kept, these will be taken in our closing stock. So we have taken in our closing stock at cost price, and the entry is very simple. Closing stock account debit to goods with customers. So that I have done at cost price beta. I assume it is clear beta. Now understood. Very good. So we are coming to claim for loss of profit. Let's start with that. Loss of profit. Have a break of 1 minute and then we will start. You may open your module also and then we are going to start it. Loss of profit. Loss of profit, what it meant for, let's understand it first of all. As we know that we can insure our tangible things. Tangible means we can insure our stock, we can insure our building, we can insure our machinery, we can insure our any of the assets. But insurance companies give us an advantage to us that you can get your intangible things also insured. So when you're interested to insure your intangible things, then in that we have a profit with us. That in case of fire, our business become de-established. You know it very well. Must just assume there's a business in which fire has been occurred. Then is it possible that this business will come to its previous position within just 1 day or 2 days? No, it will take 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months to come back at that situation because first of all, the place where the fire has been occurred will be destroyed. It may be your factory, it may be the factory of the person, it may be the showroom of the person, it may be anything. But due to that reason, he is unable to either manufacture the goods for that particular period, or he may be unable to attend its customer, he may be unable to sell goods to its customer, his place of business has been destroyed. Obviously, he will not be able to earn that much amount of profit in during that period, whatever he will earn if nothing has been happened. So whatever the loss of profit is, means the profit which we have not earned, which he may otherwise earn. He may otherwise earn. Assume I am earning a profit of 2 lakh per month from my business. Assume a person earns rupees 2 lakh per month from his business, 2 lakh per month from his business. Now, fire occurred on 7th of April 22. Now, what will happen? It will take time, because assume his showroom has been destroyed. His showroom where he was selling the goods has been destroyed. Now, what he have to do? He have to take another place on rent. Rental place will be taken. Shift. If he have any goods with him, any stock with him, or make purchases, it will take time, obviously. Fix up some temporary infrastructure, fix up temporary infrastructure. Inform to its customer that I have shifted my place. Inform to customers regarding shifting of his place. So all that we have to do. Due to that reason, business remain de-established. He will not be able to earn rupees 2 lakh per month. There may be a chance that 1 month has been wasted in just setting up all that. On 1st of May, he is able to run its business in the new showroom, which he has taken on rent, and even 2 more months he have to remain there to work there, and he is not able to earn that much amount of profit. Obviously, during these 2 months, he is able to earn only 1 lakh per month as a profit. So, if you'll see that approximately 3 months were there, out of which first month he has earned zero. During the remaining 2 months, second and third month, he has earned only total rupees 2 lakh, means 1 lakh per month. So he have earned total 2 lakh during 3 months. Otherwise, during these 3 months, his earning should be 6 lakhs. He has actually earned only 2 lakhs. So if we'll see, there is a loss of rupees 4 lakh, and this loss is loss of profit. Is that clear? Vikas and Ankita, I will take your doubts. Just wait, because I have started the new point. I will take your doubts. So, beta, in this case, let's understand this thing, that during the first, second, and third 3 months, he is able to earn only rupees 2 lakh, whereas he was earning rupees 2 lakh per month. So his earning should be 6 lakhs during the 3 months, but he has actually earned only 2 lakh. So there's loss of profit of rupees 4 lakh. He has suffered a loss of profit of rupees 4 lakhs. This is due to the reason of fire. After 3 months, he come back to his old position, and at the old position, he is able to work in a normal way. Because obviously, we have to restructure that showroom, existing showroom where fire has been occurred. We have restructured that showroom. So that has taken 3 months. So during these 3 months, we have restructured it and come back to our position. After 3 months, we are at normal position. We are earning the profit of rupees 2 lakh per month as normal. So period of period of loss of profit is 3 months in this case. Period of loss of profit is 3 months in this case. This is the actual period when we have suffered a loss of profit. Also, we have incurred some additional expenses, beta. This rental is my additional expense. You may say, I have taken this place on rent. So obviously I have incurred rupees 20,000 per month as rent. Just assume. So this is an additional expenses which we have to incur. I have shifted my stock from one place to other, fix up temporary infrastructure at other place. So all that are also incurred. Let me incur some expenses. Just assume I have incurred rupees 50,000 as a total expense on this. So my additional expenses are there. 20,000 is the rental expense, which I have paid for 3 months. This will be assumed as an additional expense plus other shifting expenses, shifting and setting expenses. This is 50,000. So total 1,10,000 may be my additional expense in this case. Simultaneously, there may be a saving in expenses. Like my existing place where I was doing the business, maybe it was on rent also. So I was paying rent of 30,000 per month at my existing place where fire has occurred. So 30,000 per month is the rent for that place. I am not going to pay that. Just assume it. I am not going to pay that. Otherwise, actually, we have to pay. If we have to work there, we have to pay. But my landlord has given me an exemption because fire has been occurred as a courtesy. He has helped me. He's not going to take rent for these 3 months. So I'm going to save 90,000 due to that. So this is saving in my expense. Saving in expenses. Also, there may be some other saving, like I have a watchman there, which I have retrenched because now there's no need of watchman because there's no stock at all. So I've retrenched that watchman or any other expenses if I have saved, that will be assumed as saving in expenses. Is that clear? So we can insure our profit, which turns into losses in case of fire due to stoppage of business. Such policies cover the loss of profit to the business due to the reason of fire, because fire results into a stoppage of business for some months. Sir, such insurance policy is called loss of profit policy. T means term is on the basis of taken for some months, which are called indemnity period policy. This policy is on the basis of some months. Obviously, pre-planned period will also be given to you. This is called indemnity period. Like I am saying here that there is a 3 months period, but this period will be specifically given to you by the company also. When the company will give you the policy, company will also give you an indemnity period. Indemnity means the period for which company will indemnify you. You have done it in CA Foundation. Contract accounting chapter was there. There was a indemnity was the point topic in insurance, where it means for the period for which company will give you the claim, will suffer your bear your loss, whatever you will suffer. So that is called indemnity period. So this indemnity period is for 3 months, just assume in the given case. So now claim will be given to us. Claim will be for actual period of of profit, loss of profit, or indemnity period, whichever is less. So this will depend upon it, that what is the which is less, because company can't give you the claim for 1 year. If I am saying that my business remained de-established for the period of 1 year, give me the claim of loss of profit for 1 year. Company must have some limit. So company has already fixed the limit when the policy will be given to you. So that limit may be 6 months, maybe 3 months, maybe 2 months. It will be given in your policy. So company will bear loss of that period only. Maximum that period. maximum up to that period. If I am saying my actual indemnity period is 3 months, but policy has been taken for 6 months, then I will get claim of 3 months. If policy is of 3 months, but I am claiming for 4 months, I am saying my loss, I have suffered a loss for 4 months, then company will give me a claim for 3 months only, because claim will be given for the actual period of loss of profit or indemnity period, whichever is less. Whichever is less. Can't we assume two-third goods are with customers? But Vikas must do this question, this topic. We will come back to that. There's no problem. We will discuss it better. You are already stuck on stock. That will be bad because we are only on loss of profit. We will come back to your topic. There's no problem. I'll help you. At the end of this topic, I will help you. Uh, just wait. Huh? Now, we have to understand the points one by one. First point is short sales. Short sales means for the reduction in sales in comparison to the normal sale, which is normally occurring in our business. Let's understand it. Short sales. Now, I have taken an example that the fire has been occurred on 7th of April 2022. This is date of fire. Now, period of indemnity oblique actual loss, whatever claim is to be taken, it is 3 months. That is already made clear. I will get claim of maximum 3 months. And during these 3 months, actual sale is only rupees 1,50,000. Assume it is 1,50,000 only. Now I will check the sale which have been occurred in the first 3 months of last year. Normally he will give you like this information that during 2021 from 7th April 21 to 7th July 21 means sales during the corresponding period in the previous year. Sales during the corresponding period during the previous year. He says last year when there was nothing, no problem at all, then sale was 4 lakh. So this time the sale has been reduced to 1,50,000. So I have suffered a loss of 2,50,000 in that sales. That is called short sales beta. Is that clear? Note it down with you. Date of fire is 7th of April. Period of indemnity is 3 months. Actual sale during this indemnity period means 7th of April 22. This is 1,50,000. Now he has given you the sale during the corresponding period in the previous year. That is 4 lakh. So you will have to calculate the difference. This difference is called short sale. Is that clear? Another case may be there. He says sales during 3 months in last year is equal to 4 lakh plus expected increase. We are expecting that the sale will increase by 10%. So this year it should be 4,40,000 obviously. This is the estimated sale for 7th April 22 to 7th of July 22 beta. Minus you have to make actual sale during above period, that is 1,50,000. So in that case, it may be 2,90,000, that is short sales. Is that clear, beta? Note it down. Note it down. These are the questions which will come into your exam and the upcoming questions which you have to solve. Means there may be some trend also upward or downward. In the current year we are expecting. So that trend will be adjusted. Comparison is normally made between the period of indemnity of current year and the period of corresponding period in the last year. Whatever is the difference, that will be assumed as a loss of sales or short sales, because profit is always calculated on sale. So to calculate the loss of profit, we should have to calculate the loss of sale first, or you may say short sale, one and the same thing. And on that you will assume a percentage, whatever we are expecting, whatever the profit or loss we are expecting in the current year. So that will be multiplied with it and we will get the loss of profit. So this is to be done. I assume you have noted it down. Increase in working cost already made clear to you. Due to the reason of fire, there may be a chance of increase in working cost of your business, and for that also claim will be received. We can make claim of additional expenses which you have incurred. So that is called increasing working cost. Already discussed, rental and other expenses have been incurred due to the reason of change of place. Then saving and decrease in standing charges, that we have already discussed, that due to the reason of fire we may save some expenses. So whatever expenses are saved, that will also called saving in standing charges. This will reduce your claim. Obviously if you will save some expenses, if company is giving you claim for the extra expenses incurred by you, losses you have suffered, then obviously company will reduce your claim with the amount of saving you have made during this period. Saving in standing charges means fixed expenses may be saved to some extent. So if any expenses are saved, that will be deducted while calculating the claim. So this is the formula for calculating your short sales. Write it down with you. Formula. You may note it down. Very good, very good. You have noted it down. I assume it. Now, step number one is you have to calculate the short sales that you have done. This is step number one. In case of calculation of loss of profit, write it down. Step number one is calculation of short sales that you have done. Step number two. Step number two is what? Calculation of GP rate, gross profit rate. Normally GP rate is GP divided by sale into 100. But there is a problem. In case of loss of profit, company asks from you how much are your standing charges during the year, how much are your fixed expenses during the year. Company is also making insurance of the same. Otherwise company will not give you the claim for the additional expenses incurred by you. Company is giving you the claim for the additional indirect expenses also. Normally claim is of GP, but here company will give claim of claim of net profit, not the gross profit, because this is not a stock, this is a loss of profit, and profit is always net profit. But for calculating net profit, company asks from you what are your standing charges, what are your fixed expenses. So standing charges are already mentioned by you to the company, to the insurance company, but it may vary. because these doesn't remain fixed. Means if we have assumed that our expenses will be 5 lakh in the previous year and will remain same in the next year, it will not happen. Obviously, it was, if it was 5 lakh in the previous year, it may be 4 lakh 50,000 in the next year, or it may be 6 lakh in the next year. It may vary. If we have an idea, we can get insurance accordingly. But if we have an idea, but even then idea fails, then it may vary. So standing charges, you have taken a policy, and at the time of taking policy, you have insured your standing charges of rupees 5 lakhs. You tell to the company, my standing charges are 5 lakh. Company has mentioned it in its policy. But actual standing charges during the previous 12 months, actual standing charges during the last 12 months, we have checked it out. Whenever fire will occur, company will check your actual standing charges, but whomsoever you have entered in your books of accounts, they have checked and it is rupees 6 lakh. It means for out of which 5 lakh is insured and remaining 1 lakh is uninsured. Company will check it out. They will demand data from you. In that data, if they will come to know that you have actually incurred rupees 6 lakh in the last 12 months, but your standing charges are insured for rupees 5 lakh, then partially it is insured, partially it is uninsured. Insured is 5 lakh, uninsured is 1 lakh. Is that clear, beta? We must have to clear each and every step. I am asking again and again due to this reason, because every step is very important. All these steps will be clubbed to calculate the question, to calculate the answer of the question. Okay. So due to that reason, here formula will be somehow different. Normally formula is GP divided by sale or NP divided by sale. In this case, we have to calculate the GP because claim will be taken for the GP. Because in this case, company will give you the claim of NP plus insured standing charges. So we will take NP of last year, NP of last year plus insured standing charges divided by sale of previous year to the year of fire. Means if the fire occurs on 7th of April 2022 and our accounting year is 1st of April to 31st of March, then we have to take NP and sale for which year? 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022. Because in that case, accounting year will be like this: 1st April to 31st of March. Because the year in which fire has occurred, we have to take exactly the previous year, last previous year, but whomsoever is there. So sale of previous year to the year of fire will be taken in denominator. NP of last year is taken in numerator plus insured standing charges. So it is very simple. We have to take short sales multiplied with NP of the last three, multiply with the GP, and we will get the claim. That is fine. But with that, we have to add increase in working cost also. So claim for increase in working cost will be least of the following. First, actual increase in working cost, whatsoever is your actual amount of increase in working cost, that will be taken here. Second point is GP on increase in sale due to increase in working cost. Company will also check that if you have incurred rupees 1 lakh as an additional expenses, then whether you have earned rupees 1 lakh during the period of indemnity or not. If you have earned only rupees 50,000 during the total indemnity period and you have incurred rupees 1 lakh, then company will not give you claim for rupees 1 lakh. Just assume I have made a sale of rupees 2 lakh during the indemnity period only. I have made a sale of rupees 2 lakh during the indemnity period. But write it down with you. I would like to take an example. It will be easy because everything can be understood by an example. Sale during indemnity period, actual sale. Indemnity period means the period for which claim is to be taken. It is rupees 2 lakh, actual sale. Now GP rate is 25%. So it means for how much you have earned, your GP is equal to 25% of 2 lakh is equal to 50,000 beta. So it means for you have earned rupees 50,000. But you are saying that you have incurred additional expenses for doing this sale. Obviously, whomsoever efforts are done to continue your business is just to earn profit, and you have incurred these expenses of 1 lakh for earning this 50,000. Then company is not a fool. He will not pay you rupees 1 lakh. He will say, I'll pay maximum rupees 50,000 because you have earned only rupees 50,000 and you are saying that I have incurred 1 lakh for that earning. So this is a not a good option. This is not a good option. You should have to instead close the business during this period and sit idle. That will be better because you have worked it out and even then you have earned only 50,000. So we are not going to give you a claim of 1 lakh. We will give you the claim of only rupees 50,000. This is a policy of company. GP on increase in sale due to increase in working cost. That I am saying. I have discussed with you GP on sale during indemnity period. Okay. GP on sale during indemnity period. You may write it here. This is GP on sale during indemnity period. That I have done for you. I'm going to repeat it for you. Company will ask from you that how much you have earned during the indemnity period. First of all, I have made a sale of rupees 2 lakh during the indemnity period. Indemnity period means yeah, claim will be for actual period of loss of profit or indemnity period, whichever is less. So I am talking about this period, the period for which claim will be given to you. So whomsoever the period is, you have to check how much actual sale you have done during that period. I have done sale of rupees 2 lakh during that period. So GP rate is 25%. You will have to check first of all that how much you have earned during this period. I have earned rupees 50,000. But additional expenses or increase in working cost is 1 lakh. Then company will limit this claim to you. Company will not give you claim of rupees 1 lakh. Company will compare it with your GP on sale during indemnity period. Then whatsoever less, company will give claim of that. Maximum claim will be 50,000. This is to be memorized by you. This is a logical point. I have already given you the logic beta. Another thing is regarding NP of last year plus insured standing. This is a formula which you have to memorize because we have to get claim of GP divided by sale. Now we should have to understand this thing. What is GP? GP is equal to NP plus indirect expenses. All knows it now. Here indirect expenses are replaced with the word standing charges, and those must be insured. So insured standing charges will be taken and added in this NP to calculate the GP. We have to make simple formula for GP rate. GP divided by sale into 100. But he says no, we will not take GP. We will take NP plus insured standing charges, because when company gives you the policy, company asks from you, because this is all about future. Company asks from you that how much is your stock, maximum stock during the year. I tell them 60,000, but as on the date of fire, if it is 70,000, company will not give me the claim of 70,000. Company will give me the proportionate claim according to 60,000. This is a policy of company. In the same way here, company will ask from you, what are your standing charges? I tell them my standing charges are 1 lakh. But when fire has occurred, I tell them that my standing charges are rupees 1 lakh 20,000. So company will say 1 lakh is your insured standing charges, 20,000 is uninsured. I will limit your claim up to 1 lakh. So in that case, NP plus insured standing charges will reduce your GP rate. If you will make 5 lakh is your NP plus 5 lakh is your NP plus 1,20,000 is your standing charges, divided by 30 lakh, then GP rate will be somehow different. But company will not like give like this. Company says 5 lakh plus 1 lakh divided by 30 lakh. Company will allow you to add only rupees 1 lakh, not the 1,20,000. Is that clear, my dear student? I assume it is clear now. Remaining, you will again get it cleared when you will do it in the questions, because this is all the concept. After this, we will do the questions also. You need not to worry about this thing. Obviously, let's understand it in question. I'm not giving you the idea how to calculate GP on increase in sale due to increase in working cost. That we will do later. This GP of sale during 12 months formula will be discussed later. Then finally, we will get the claim for loss to be calculation of loss to be claimed to insurance company. Now, claim is very simple. We have already calculated the short sale into GP. Short sale into GP will be the claim, because we have to get claim of GP on short sales plus increase in working cost minus saving. So it's simple. GP on short sales means whatsoever sale is reduced due to the reason of this fire, we have to calculate GP on that, because we can get maximum claim up to the amount of GP on it, not the short sales, instead GP on short sales, plus increase in working cost claim minus saving in standing charges. This will be the total or actual loss of profit. Note it down better. Another point is there, but we will discuss it later. If GP on turnover in previous 12 months from the date of fire is more than the amount of policy, then average clause will be used as follow. You may note it down, but we will discuss it later when we will do the question. After the, obviously, within next 5 minutes, we will take the break also. But after the break, when you will do the questions, you will understand all that. And I would like to assure you that there is a 70% chance that we will get loss of profit question in our exam, and 30% chance that we will get loss of stock question in your exam. Means chances of loss of profit question coming into your exam is more than the chances of coming loss of stock question in your exam. So it is a very important method. We have to do it very seriously, and it will be very easy for you. Otherwise, it is looking very tough. But when I'll let it do for you, it will be very easy and very simple. You can easily do it. You need not to worry. Tough to tough questions will be solved in a very easy manner. We will discuss it and we will solve it. You need not to worry about that. Insurable standing charges. Basically, beta, Pooja has asked what means for insurable standing charges. Actually, whenever company tell you that I may give you the policy, then company will ask from you what is your NP. You are telling them this is the amount of my net profit. Then company will ask from you, tell me how much are your standing charges, because those need to be insured, because company will have to get premium from you, no? And premium will be based on the standing charges insured by you and the amount of your net profit. So both are to be insured. For insurance of both of them, you should have to let them clear about this. So this is to be clear to them that how much is the amount of standing charges. So we have given them the standing charges that my standing charges are 5 lakh, like this. I'm telling to company my standing charges are 5 lakh. This is my estimate. So accordingly, company has given me a policy and a premium of rupees 500 is charged. If I will tell them that my standing charges are 6 lakh, they will charge premium of rupees 6,000. But at the time when the policy is taken, I doesn't expect that such type of loss will happen. If I expect that such type of loss may happen, then I will take policy of 10 lakh instead of 5 lakh even, because if I am expecting that loss may be there, then I will pay good amount of premium. But normally businessman is interested to save each and every penny of your business. So due to that reason, they are taking it on a very normal end. They are assuming that it was 5 lakh in the previous year, so this will be 5 lakh in the current year also. But in the current year, it has been 6 lakh, like this. It has been 6 lakh. Now in that case, when the claim will be calculated, company will give claim according to 5 lakh only, not the 6 lakh. And hence company will bifurcate it between insured and uninsured. So accordingly, it will be done. Archie, is there any disturbance or everything is okay? According to my opinion, everything is okay. There's no voice. You may please check it out, Archie. So it's better to have a break and then we will go for illustration. Sir, could we have a break? राम जी ब्रेक कर सकते हैं? So you will have to copy all this because this is most important. ये मैंने जैसे बताया था कि आपको ये कॉपी कर लेना चाहिए. Starting from short sales beta, we have to calculate GP rate and then claim for increase in working cost, and then we have to calculate this amount of total loss, and finally a formula for average loss is to be used. So in this I have discussed some topics, some I have left for you. We will discuss it in the upcoming question. So let's do illustration number 8, which is an important illustration. In this we will understand the complete process step by step. So beta start karte hain. Compute the amount of claim under loss of profit policy. Indemnity period is 13 months is too much. Normally this type of indemnity period doesn't comes to us. Insured amount is 2 lakh. Turnover is 12 lakh of the 12 months last financial year. Then GP is given to you, that is NP plus insured standing charges that he has already done himself. It is 2,40,000 is the insured standing charges, and GP rate is 20%. So all that is already given. Net profit plus all standing charges, that is 2,90,000. 50,000 of the standing charges are uninsured. So question को clear करना है. We have to understand the question in a systematic manner. First of all, policy amount is 2 lakh. That is clear to us. I assume this is clear to everyone. Then indemnity period is 13 months. Turnover of the last financial year is 12 lakh. GP is 20% by assuming that the insured standing charges are 2,40,000 beta. अब उसने बता दिया, he has already mentioned you that uninsured standing charges are also there, those are 50,000, because he says total standing charges are 2,90,000, but out of that 50,000 are uninsured. So beta, fire occurs on 31st of March and business remain affected for 6 months. So indemnity period will not be 13 months now. We will take indemnity period for 6 months only, because we can get claim of 6 months, whichever is less. Turnover of the last 12 months, this is something different. We will discuss it later. First of all, you have to understand the turnover of the last financial year only. This is turnover for 12 months ended 31st of March. This is somehow different. We will understand it later on better. So he has given you the turnover of 1st of April 2011 to 30th of September 2011. It is 5 lakh. Then 1st April 2012 to 30th of September, it is 3 lakh. So why he has given these turnovers? Peter, you have to understand that the fire occurs on which date? 31st of March. Fire occurred on 31st of March 2012. He says indemnity period is 6 months. So it means for what is the indemnity period? Indemnity period is starting from 31st of March 2012 means 1st of April 2012 plus 6 months. That will become up to 30th of September 2012 beta. So this is the period of indemnity. So during this period, in the current year, when the fire has been occurred, it is 3 lakh, sale is rupees 3 lakh. Whereas in the corresponding period in the last year, the sale was rupees 5 lakh. So the sale has been reduced by 2 lakh. So this is called short sales. This is called short sales. Short sales mean the difference between the sale during the indemnity period and the sale during the corresponding indemnity period in the previous year, with adjustment to trend, whatever the trend is. So that he has done. Then he says sales amounting to rupees 1,60,000 generated in the period by incurring additional expenses of 30,000. He says this time we have incurred additional expenses of rupees 30,000. This is the increase in working cost. We will understand it later on. Saving in expenses are also there. This is 10,000. So let's do this question. In this question, step number 1. Already done. It is 2 lakhs given to you. 5 lakhs is the sale of corresponding indemnity period of previous year, and 3 lakhs is the sale during the current indemnity period. It is 2 lakhs. So this is very simple. Then GP rate is also given to you. It is 20%. Step number 2, we have to calculate GP rate. That is 20%. Very easy. Already सब कुछ निकाल के दिया हुआ है. Already everything is given after calculating. No, Vikas, I will not forget your query of illustration number 7. We will do before completion of today's lecture. Just remind me at 9:15. Sir, if non insured नहीं दिया होता तो अगर नहीं नॉन इंश्योर्ड नहीं दिया होता तो 2,90,000 ही आपका स्टैंडिंग चार्जेस, सारे स्टैंडिंग चार्जेस अगर इंश्योर्ड होते तो हम लोग उस केस में टोटल अमाउंट जो है 2,90,000 ही ले लेते. जीपी रेट अकॉर्डिंगली कैलकुलेट किया होता फिर, या हम कैलकुलेट करते. अगर हमने कैलकुलेट करना है फिर तो सिंपल है, वैसे भी फिर तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. वी कैन इजीली गेट इट. स्टेप नंबर 3, claim for increase in working cost. Claim, this is most important, जो हमें अब सीखना है. इस क्वेश्चन में यही सीखना जरूरी है. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस ओनली. दिस इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. फर्स्ट इज, इसमें ए पॉइंट क्या है? इन दिस ए पॉइंट इज एक्चुअल इंक्रीज इन वर्किंग कॉस्ट. He says we have incurred additional expenses of rupees 30,000. That is given to you. So you have to get least out of these whatever we discuss now. Then increase in profit due to increase in working cost. If your working cost has been increased, obviously it has helped us to increase some sale also. So whatsoever sale is increased due to that reason, check it out. His sale, due to this reason we have increased the sale of 1,60,000. Actually sale during indemnity period is 3 lakhs. How much it is? 3 lakhs. But he says out of this 3 lakh, 1,60,000 is incurred. 1,60,000 sale is done only because we have incurred additional expenses of 30,000. So the claim of rupees 30,000 will be limited up to the profit which you have earned on this 1,60,000. So claim for increase in profit due to increase in working cost will be 20% of 1,60,000. Whatever is the extra sale we have made by incurring these expenses, we can get claim maximum up to that amount, that is 32,000. Otherwise we may do sale during indemnity period, that is 20% of 3 lakh, that is 90,000. But this has no logic in this question. If nothing is mentioned, we assumes that the sale of indemnity period and the expenses, additional expenses, are correlated with each other. All additional expenses helped us to earn that much sale, whatever is done in indemnity period. It means the whole sale of indemnity period is due to the reason of additional expenses that we are assuming. But if it is specifically mentioned that due to the reason of increase in working cost, we have earned this much amount of sale, then it is better to take that much amount of sale only profit on that much sale only, because comparison will be more better in that case. Like in this question, he has already mentioned, read it once again. Sales amounting to rupees 1,60,000 generated during indemnity period by incurring additional expenses of 30,000. So this 30,000 claim will be limited up to the profit on this sale. एक सिंपल एग्जांपल लेते हैं कि अगर हम लोग मार्केट में जाते हैं और कोई काम करते हैं, उस काम को करने के लिए जस्ट एज्यूम आई एम गोइंग टू गेट ए जॉब, आई एम गोइंग फॉर ए जॉब, उस जॉब पे जाने आने का मेरा जो खर्चा है वो 10,000 रुपीज पर मंथ है, जाने आने का, जाना आना वहां पर, क्योंकि दूर है, कहीं किसी और जगह पे है, वहां पर रहने का जो खर्चा है, खाने पीने का जो खर्चा है, वो भी मेरा काफी ज्यादा है. जस्ट एज्यूम आई एम गेटिंग ए जॉब इन मुंबई, तो मुंबई में आने जाने का खर्चा मान लो मेरा 10,000 रुपये है पर मंथ, एक बार तो मैं घर वापस आऊंगा ही, और वहां पर रहने का खाने पीने का जो मेरा खर्चा है वो 50,000 रुपीज है. सो टोटल एक्सपेंस इज 60,000 पर मंथ. और मुझे जो जॉब मिली है वहां पर, उसमें मुझे सैलरी मिल रही है 50,000 पर मंथ. माई सैलरी इज 50,000. सो हु विल गाइड मी, हु विल असिस्ट मी कि आप यहां पर जॉब कर लो. ऑब्वियसली ये जॉब मेरे लिए सही नहीं है, बिकॉज इसमें मुझे 60,000 रुपीज तो खर्च करने पड़ रहे हैं उस जॉब को करने के लिए. तो बेटर है कि मैं वो जॉब ना करूं, बिकॉज वो जॉब करने का फायदा क्या है जहां मुझे 60,000 खर्च करके 50,000 मिल रहे हैं. हाँ, अगर मुझे 2 लाख 3 लाख रुपीज मिल रहे हो फिर तो फायदा भी है. अगर मुझे जस्ट 50,000 रुपीज मिल रहे हैं और करने का खर्चा जो है, जॉब करने का खर्चा, वो भी मेरा 60,000 पर मंथ है, तो देयर इज नो वरी, देयर इज नो नीड ऑफ डूइंग दैट जॉब. मुझे वो जॉब करनी ही नहीं चाहिए. दैट जॉब इज नॉट मेड फॉर मी. तो इन द सेम वे, उसी तरह से यहां पर हम लोग समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम लोगों ने एक एडिशनल एक्सपेंसेस करे हैं. कितने के करे हैं? 30,000 रुपीज के. ये 30,000 रुपीज के जो हमने एडिशनल एक्सपेंसेस करे हैं, इसकी वजह से हमारी जो सेल है वो 1,60,000 से बढ़ गई है, इंक्रीज हो गई है. सो मैं क्लेम कितना ले सकता हूं? 1,60,000 का 20%, दैट इज 32,000. क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली उस केस में मेरा जो खर्चा है, मैं मैक्सिमम क्लेम उतना ही ले सकता हूं जितना मुझे प्रॉफिट है. मुझे प्रॉफिट कितना है? 32,000 का. अगर मैं कहूं कि मैं, अब हो सकता है ये सेल सिर्फ होती 20% ऑफ 80,000, ही में से कि ये 80,000 की सेल इससे हुई है सिर्फ, तो फिर मेरा क्लेम कितना होता? अभी इस केस में तो चलो ठीक है, इस केस में तो 32,000 रुपीज मेरा प्रॉफिट है और 30,000 मेरा एक्सपेंस है, मुझे पूरा क्लेम मिल जाएगा. लेकिन अगर ये 80,000 होता तो यहां आता 16,000, फिर मुझे क्लेम कितने का मिलता? मुझे क्लेम लेना होता 16 का, क्योंकि उस केस में मुझे 30,000 क्लेम नहीं दिया जाएगा, बिकॉज नो वन विल अलो मी टू गिव मी क्लेम ऑफ रुपीज 30,000 एज आई हैव अर्न ओनली रुपीज 16,000 बाय इनकरिंग दैट एक्सपेंस. 30,000 इनकर करके मुझे फायदा कितने का हुआ? मुझे फायदा हुआ सिर्फ और सिर्फ 16 का. तो मुझे क्लेम भी तो 16 का ही मिलना चाहिए ना. तो ये कंसेप्ट है इसके पीछे जो कंपनी ने लिया हुआ है. Assume it is clear. Sir, is there any question in which indemnity period is less than period of loss suffered? Exactly बेटा, मॉड्यूल में तो नहीं होगा भाई, कहीं ना कहीं आपको ऐसा क्वेश्चन मिल जाएगा, बट these type of questions are very rare where this type of problem will be there. So B is there, B is 32,000, A is 30,000, C. In C, what you have to do? He says sales amounting to rupees 1,60,000. In this turnover for 12 months ended 31st March 2012, 11,70,000 will be considered. So what it is, let's understand it. Now this is the point. If GP on turnover in previous 12 months from the date of fire is more than the amount of policy, then average clause will be used. This word was used here, previous 12 months. This word was also used here. GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of fire divided by GP plus uninsured standing charges into increase in working cost. Why this is done and what it is. Now let's understand this. Very simple, very logical. Just understand it. Once you will understand it, it will be very easy. We are saying that we will take sale of previous year. Now assume like in the given case, You may note it down first of all. GP on of sale during 12 months up to the date of fire divided by GP plus uninsured standing charges into increase in working cost. You may note it down with you. Actually, we are going by the way insurance companies gives us a claim. We can't go with our assumption or our system. We will have to follow whatever is mentioned in insurance companies policies. So insurance company policy is more important in this case, that you have to keep it into your mind. So here date of fire is see what is the date of fire in the given case. 31st of March 2012, whereas last accounting year closed on 31st of December 2011. So these are two important things. Date of fire is 31st of March 2012, whereas date of closing of books of accounts is 31st of December 2012. 2011, sorry. So date of closing and date of fire is different. It means for we are taking while calculating GP rate, we are taking sale of this year, 1st January to 31st of December. But in case of working, company says you will have to take exactly 12 months up to the date of fire. Company says I am not considering your previous year for the purpose of calculating claim for increase in working cost and comparison of policy amount with average close. Company consider only 12 months up to the date of fire. That means for 1st of April 2011 to 31st of March 2012. So this is a year company will assume for the purpose of calculating claim for increase in working cost. Company says we will take GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of fire in this way. Means company will make 20% of sale of 12 months up to the date of fire, that is 11,70,000, which is equal to 2,34,000. So increase in working cost will be make proportionate of it. 2,34,000 divided by 2,34,000. This formula will be used only when there are some uninsured standing charges, like in the given case it is 50,000 rupees. Company will make proportionate to that into increase in working cost, that is 30,000. This is a formula to be used when there are some uninsured standing charges. If there is no uninsured standing charges, this formula is not required, beta. This is to make your expenses proportionate to the uninsured standing charges in comparison to the total standing charges. So this is done in this way. 2,34,000 divided by 2,34,000 plus 50,000. You have to memorize this formula. It is better because otherwise it will be difficult to do. Twenty-four 718. 24,718. So this will be taken as a claim because least of thrice will be taken as a claim, beta. Just see 30,000, 32,000 or 24,718. Least of these three will be the amount of claim. Least of, this is C, which you are doing in this case is C point. Least of A, B and C is equal to 24,718. So this is the amount of claim which you have to make for increase in working cost. I assume this is understood to everyone. Once again, I would like to repeat it for you. First of all, you have to take GP on sale of 12 months to the date of fire. Now, that is given in the question. If it is given in the question, normally we can take it. If it is not given in the question, we are unable to take it. Only in rare cases, we are calculating by ourselves. So it is specifically given in the question that sale is different for both. He says sale of last financial year is 12 lakh, that is given to you, whereas sale of 12 months up to date of fire is 11 lakh 70,000. So what you have to do is we have to calculate GP of sale during 12 months up to date of fire. So that we have calculated it is 2 lakh 34,000. Now what do you have to do? GP of sale during 12 months divided by GP of sale during 12 months plus uninsured standing charges. So this is a formula to be used: GP divided by GP plus uninsured standing charges into increase in working cost. This formula will help you to calculate it. It is 24,718. Now, earlier it was A point is 30,000, B point is 32,000, and C point is 24,718. So these are A, B, and C. Is that clear? A is actual increase in working cost. B is increase in profit due to increase in working cost. Only this point is somehow tough in this case. Otherwise, remaining is very easy. So you have to understand it very seriously. First of all, you have to calculate actual increase that will be given to you. This is simple. Next is increase in profit due to increase in working cost. That will be sale 20% of sale during indemnity period, or sale whatever is done due to the increase in working cost, that will be given to you. So here it is 1,60,000. If it is not given to you, we may take 3 lakh. So it is 32,000. And then C point is this: least of 3 will be the claim for increase in working cost. Is that clear, beta? Then we have to calculate claim for loss of profit. In that, first of all, you have to calculate loss of profit, total loss of profit, you can say. So total loss of profit is GP on short sales that is given to you 20% of 2 lakhs. This is 20% of 2 lakh. 20% of 2 lakh. Reduction in 20 turnover, that is GP on short sale. It is 40,000 plus claim for increase in working cost. Step number 3. This is 24,718 minus saving in standing charges. He says we have saved rupees 10,000 out of the insured standing charges. Whatever we have saved, that will be deducted. This is a total loss. Now, whether we will get claim of it? No, we will not get claim of it. For that purpose, we have to go and check it out, the policy amount and other things. Yes, beta, yes, it is very important. Hitesh Jain, it is very important. Preferably from practical point of view, not the theoretical point of view. 20% of 3 lakh is 60,000. But I have written 90,000. Where beta? 20% of 3 lakh. बेटा कहाँ लिखा है मैंने? Okay, very good. आपने बताया और हमने ठीक कर दिया. लो, जब दिमाग बच्चे को गाइड करने पे चल रहा होता है ना, तो उस केस में कैलकुलेशंस जो है दिमाग में से निकल जाती हैं. पेपर नहीं देना मैंने, बेसिकली मैंने आपको समझाना है तो थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है. कैलकुलेशन आप लोग चेक करते जाया करो, फास्ट भेजते रहा करो, इट विल बी बेटर. मे गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज again to be understood. Now, step number claim for loss of profit. How to get the claim? For that, we will get total loss can be claimed. पूरा claim मिल जाएगा. Total loss will be claimed if GP on, you may write in another way, that is better. If amount of policy is equal to or greater than GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of hire. Otherwise, average clause is to be used. So this is to be understood first, that how much policy is to be taken. Policy is to be taken according to company. You should have to take policy equivalent to the GP of sale during 12 months up to the date of hire. Like in the given case, your GP is 2,34,000. GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of hire. This is not GP on sale of previous year. GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of hire. With this company will compare. So it should be, the policy amount should be, policy should be greater than or equal to 2,34,000. That is 20% of 11,70,000, whomsoever or whatsoever sale is given to you for the 12 months up to date of hire. Now check it out how much it is in the given question, beta. He says policy is 2 lakh. So policy is taken for rupees 2 lakh, which is less than 2,34,000. That is GP of sale during 12 months up to the date of hire. So average clause is to be used. Average clause is very easy to be used. It is 2 lakh policy divided by 2,34,000 GP of sale during 12 months up to the date of hire into claim into total loss 54,708. When you will do 1 or 2 questions, you will memorize these concepts and it will be practically easy. You need not to worry. So this is your answer. Copy it. We will do 4 or 5 questions of this loss of profit. With this, we will have a practice and we will understand many concepts, because I have given you only the method how to solve this question yet. But there are many important points in this chapter which we have to cover. Even today and in the next lecture, we will cover many concepts because out of loss of profit we will get minimum 8 to 20 marks question, minimum 8 and otherwise 15 to 20 marks question from this chapter. It is a very good chapter, and normally solving of question will become so easy after taking next lecture. You will be so expert in doing this question that you will never forget it. I have done it approximately 20 years back and I have never forgotten it. 20 years back I have done it. So if you will do it in a proper way, then obviously you can easily remember it up to your exams and you can get good marks into your exams due to this chapter. So you need not to worry, beta. This was the concept. Let's come to the logical questions, because we have to do logical questions for this. The question which may come into your exam, like in illustration number 10. Read illustration number 10, बेटा. सर एक बार फिर से समझा दीजिए प्लीज. बेटा अभी मैं आपको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में फिर से सारा कुछ दोबारा समझाऊंगा और आपको समझ लग जाएगा. यू नीड नॉट टू वरी. अभी इस क्वेश्चन में इसलिए दोबारा नहीं समझाऊंगा, अदरवाइज यू विल फील बोर्ड. तो आपको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में फिर से ये कंसेप्ट आएंगे. ये सारे कंसेप्ट बार बार रिपीट होने वाले हैं और इवन एक दो नए पॉइंट्स और साथ में ऐड हो जाएंगे. सो बेटा बिल्कुल भी वरी ना करो, आपको ये समझ लगेगा, इसकी मैं गारंटी देता हूं. आई एश्योर यू दैट यू विल अंडरस्टैंड ईच एंड एवरी कंसेप्ट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर विद इन द टुडे एज वेल एज इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. बस मुझे 2 लेक्चर्स आराम से ध्यान से सुनते रहो और साथ में करते रहो. यू विल बी एक्सपर्ट इन दैट. आई एश्योर यू, यू विल बी एक्सपर्ट. यू नीड नॉट टू वरी बेटा. जैसे आज तक आपने मेरे से जितने चैप्टर करे हैं, मैंने आपको बड़े इजी कंसेप्ट दिए हैं. टफ से टफ कंसेप्ट को मैंने इजी वे में करवाया है. वैसे ही आज भी हम लोग जो कंसेप्ट करने जा रहे हैं, इसमें आप लोग इजी वे से करोगे. जस्ट थोड़ा मुझे टाइम दो. आई नीड योर टाइम. सर प्लीज डू TYK6 also. TYK6 don't understood बेटा. इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6 है, कुछ और है. चलो कोई बात नहीं, जस्ट टेल मी. हाँ, अगर आपको ये समझ लग रहा है तो कम से कम लाइक जरूर करो और बाकी बच्चों को शेयर जरूर करो ताकि बाकी बच्चे भी इसका बेनिफिट उठा पाए. So let's understand illustration number 10, which is good illustration. Illustration number 10, premises of XY Limited was partially destroyed by fire on 1st of March. So write it down with you beta. Date of fire. It's 1st of March 2012. अपने आप लिखते जाओ. अभी ये क्वेश्चन मैंने आपसे करवाना है और देखना आप लोग करोगे इसको. You can do it. You will have to do it and you can do it. Let's do it with me. Write it down with you. Date of fire, 1st of March 2012. Now he says business remain partially disorganized up to 31st of August. How many months? March. गिनती करो मेरे साथ. Let's count with me. March, April, May, June, July, August. So it is 6 months. It is 6 months. Company is insured under a loss of profit policy for 1,65,000. Write it down with you. Policy amount is 1,65,000. Policy amount is 1,65,000. Write it down. Period of indemnity will be 6 months, because period of indemnity is 6 months because business has remained disorganized during that period. This is the actual indemnity period, and the indemnity period given in the policy is also 6 months. So we will get claim of 6 months. लिख लो. Write it down with you. Period of indemnity is 1st of March to 31st of August beta. So write it down with you. 1st of March to 31st of August beta. So you have to calculate claim under the policy. Let's start it. Actual turnover during the period of dislocation. So this is the actual sale during dislocation period. It is 80,000. Turnover for the corresponding period in the 12 months immediately preceding before the fire. Means this is the sale of the previous year corresponding period, 2,40,000. Turnover of the 12 months immediately preceding the fire, we will discuss it later because it is a part of claim for increase in working cost. So let's do it later. NP of last year is given. Insured standing charges are given. Uninsured standing charges are given. Turnover for the last financial year is given. Now important point which is to be kept into mind and read very seriously. You have to underline it also. Due to substantial increase in trade before and up to the time of fire, means business has increased a lot. हमारा business बढ़ रहा है. पिछले फायर होने से पहले हमारा बिजनेस बढ़ रहा था. It was agreed that an adjustment of 10% should be made in respect of upward trend in turnover. Means we may assume that our sale in the current financial year will increase by 10%. इस बार हमारी जो सेल है वो 10% पहले के मुकाबले में ज्यादा होनी चाहिए थी. So this will have an impact on your short sales. Company incurred additional expenses of 9,300, but for this expenditure, turnover during the period of dislocation would have been only 55,000. But for this expenditure, turnover during the period of dislocation would have been 55,000. So 55,000 is the sale otherwise. There was also a saving during the indemnity period of 2,700 in insured standing charges that he has given. Yes. Let's do it. I'm waiting for your answers. First of all, send me what is your short sales fast. Sir, this is the last session for the insurance claim. We don't have another session. Beta hai. In the next session, we will do it. It may be on 3rd, maybe. According to the schedule, today is the last session for insurance claim, sir, but you are saying we have another class. According to the information given to me, it may be on 3rd. That is on next Tuesday. Next session will be on Tuesday. Don't worry. Because this information is already given to me. You need not to worry. So let's do it. Calculate the short sales first. Waiting for your answers, beta. Time starts now. Short sales, students are calculating. Fast, beta, fast. Madhuri, very good. Dikshit, very good. Himanshu, good. Akanshil, do it once again. It's go wrong. Sneha, it's wrong. Do it once again. Beta, very easy to understand. Get the sale turnover the corresponding period. Okay. There is a mistake. In the 12 months immediately before the date before the fire, this should not be there. यहाँ पर मिस्टेक है. टर्नओवर द कोरस्पोंडिंग पीरियड डिसलोकेशन, उसके बाद ये नहीं आना चाहिए. इन द 12 मंथ्स इमीडिएटली. मॉड्यूल में मिस्टेक है तो वहां ठीक कर लेना. मेरे पास है तो मैं तो ठीक कर ही रहा हूँ. यहाँ नहीं हो पाएगी बिकॉज ये स्क्रीनशॉट लिया उन्होंने मॉड्यूल से. हाँ, हो जाएगी. It is 2,40,000 turnover of the corresponding period plus 10% and expected trend minus 80,000. So this is the point how to calculate the short sales. This is 2,40,000 plus 10%, 24,000. It is 2,64,000 minus 80,000. So it is 1 lakh 1,84,000. So this is the amount of short sales. Muskan, is that clear? You are calculating 1,60,000. It's wrong because we have to make adjustment of trend also. Here trend is given. He says it was agreed that an adjustment of 10% should be made in respect of upward trend in turnover. So if any trend is given upward or downward, that will be used. It may be plus also, it may be minus also. Whatever he says that we are expecting that the sale will increase in the coming period or sale will decrease in the coming period, we have to make addition or deduction accordingly in the standard turnover, whatever is given to us. So standard turnover is given to us. It is 2,40,000 of the previous year plus 10% expected increase minus actual sale during indemnity period 1,84,000. बेटा कॉपी करो इसको, फास्ट नोट इट डाउन. Calculate the GP. Those who have calculated may calculate the GP rate. Get it fast. GP rate is to be calculated fast, beta. Sneha, is that clear? Sneha, it's clear now? Muskan, it's clear? GP rate, get it fast. I'm waiting for your answer. Madhuri, very good. Shabash. Get the GP rate fast, beta, fast. Do it. GP रेट निकालो और भेजो मुझे फास्ट. फ्री नहीं बैठना, फटाफट करना है. आपने करना है, मैंने नहीं करना एग्जाम में. सो डू इट नाउ. स्टार्ट डूइंग नाउ. ओनली माधुरी हैज सेंड. दीक्षित हैज सेंड. वेरी गुड. इन्होंने कैलकुलेट कर लिया, आंसर सेंड करो. सेंड योर आंसर इफ यू हैव डन इट बेटा. फास्ट बेटा. अंकित यादव, अंकिता यादव. Ankita, it should be 90,000 plus 60,000. Very good. Divided by 5 lakh. Very good. And GP rate, Akash Neil, it's wrong. No adjustment is given regarding this GP or NP in the given question. The company incur additional expenses. Very good. But there is no adjustment regarding the GP of previous year. So we will not have to use it. We have to do simple thing. NP of last financial year. NP of last financial year. Plus insured standing charges divided by sale of last year. Sale of last financial year. So that you have to do beta. So this is 90,000 plus 60,000 beta and divide by 5 lakh into 100. It is 30%. Is that clear to everyone? Very good, very good. GP on short sale is very simple. 30% of 1,84,000. So this is GP on short sales. It may be 55,200 exactly, right? So you are easy to calculate. GP on short sales तक हमारा निकल चुका है, सभी को क्लियर है. Now calculate claim for increase in working cost. Claim for increase in working cost. यहां तक कॉपी कर लिया है तो करो. I would like to do it for you once again so that you can understand it. Now we have to claim for increase in working cost. Third step, A point, actual increase in working cost. Actual increase in working cost. So it is actual increase. This is 9,300 given to you. See here it is. 9,300 is the additional expenses incurred by the company. But for this expenditure, the turnover during the period of dislocation would have been only 55,000. What he want to say is, he says that actual turnover during the period of dislocation is 80,000. That he has mentioned you. So GP on sale due to increase in working cost. He says due to this expense, our sale of 50,000 is done. That he is mentioning you again and again. Read it. The company incurred additional expenses immediately after the fire, but for this expenditure, the turnover during the period of dislocation would have been. Maybe there is some language error. Just check it out. Is this is the exact information given in your module, or it is something different? Because I have some doubt. If language may be different, then obviously its solution may be also be different. I would like to check it out from your module also. Just wait. This is illustration number 8 or 9. This is illustration number. Yeah, there is some error in it. It should be no, it should not like be this. It should be, but for this, but due to this, but if, but for this expenditure, language should be like this, beta. The company incurred additional expenses to 9,300 immediately after the fire, but for this expenditure, the turnover during the period of dislocation would have been only 55,000. But without this expenditure, it should be like this. Without this expenditure, there is an error in the module. We should have to rectify it. That we want to say, but without this expenditure, the turnover during the period of dislocation would have been only 55,000. That we want to say, बेटा, कि अगर ये expenses ना करते तो आपकी सेल सिर्फ 55,000 होती. आपकी जो सेल है वो 80,000 क्यों हुई? बिकॉज आपने ये एक्सपेंसेस इनकर्ड करे. दैट यू वांट टू से, बेटा, आपकी सेल जो है वो कितनी है? देखो दिया हुआ है ना यहाँ पर, सेल कितनी है आपकी? आपकी सेल है 80,000 रुपीज की. बट वो कह रहा है अगर ये एक्सपेंसेस हम लोग ना इनकर करते तो हमारी सेल कितनी होती? 55,000 की. द कंपनी इनकर्ड एडिशनल एक्सपेंसेस अमाउंटेड टू रुपीज 9,300 immediately after the fire. But without this expenditure, the turnover during the period of dislocation would have been only 55,000. But without this expenditure, for this नहीं आना चाहिए, for को without से replace करो. No, beta, it is not wrong, Archie. Every figure is given in question. Why we should add insured standing charges while calculating GP rate? Because GP is equal to what? GP is equal to NP plus indirect expenses. So we are calculating GP through NP system. So NP plus insured standing charges is taken, and standing charges will be taken only and only those which are insured. So due to that reason, we are taking it, and this is the policy of insurance company. The way they are telling us to calculate, we have to use that method only. Sir, same thing is given in module. Very good. Yes, sir. There is some language error in question. Yes, I have rectified it better for you. GP on sale due to increase in working cost, misinterpretation in module. It is correct. In module, it is correct. You may see it should be corrected in module if it is not correct. So you have to do it. Now it means for how much is the sale due to increase in working cost. He says otherwise the sale is 55,000, but due to increase in working cost, your sale is increased by rupees 35,000. Increase in sale. Due to increase in working cost. So it is 35,000. You have to calculate GP on it. GP on 35,000. So GP rate is, in this question, GP rate is 30%. 30% of 35,000. It is 10,500 beta. And third point, which is not clear to number of students, that is, first of all, you have to calculate GP on sale during 12 months to the date of hire. On the next page, I would like to do it. In C point, what you have to do, first of all, calculate GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of hire. After adjustment of trend. 1st of March 2011 to 28th of Feb 2012. So accordingly, the sale is 6 lakh during this period. So he says sale of 12 months, that is 1st of March 2011 to 28th of Feb 2012. Make adjustment of trend. So here is a trend given to you plus adjustment of trend at the rate of 10%. So it will be added 60,000. It will be 6,60,000. You have to calculate GP on it. GP of 6,60,000. That is 30% on 6,60,000. 1,98,000. Now formula will be used. Formula is GP divided by GP plus uninsured standing charges into increase in working cost. That is 1,98,000 divided by 1,98,000 plus 5,000 uninsured standing charges into increase in working cost, that is 1,98,000. Earlier one more method was there. When we were studying, then one more method was there which was also to be applied in it, and it was more cumbersome. Now it has been made easy. That method has been deleted by the books as well as by the insurance company, but insurance company doesn't want to omit this concept. They are all, this is all about learning process. You have to learn also. If you are unable to understand it, you can learn also. It is 1,98,000 divided by 2,03,000. Only this concept is to be learned. Remaining is all understandable. There's no problem. Into 9,300. Okay. 9070. 9071 we can see. So 9300 is your additional expense. It become 9071. It's 2,50,000 GP on 25,000. Sir, increase in cost 9300. Very good. It's 25,000 GP on 25,000 is equal to 7,500. But I don't understood, Madhuri. Repeat. I am repeating it once again. GP on sale during 12. This is a separate concept in this. Always remember this. You have to do it. GP on sale during 12 months to the date of fire. That you have to get. Then after then it must be made with adjustment. So whatever is the adjustment that you have to do. Adjustment of trend is 10%. So 10% adjustment is made in the sale of 12 months up to the date of fire, 6,60,000. Very easy now. If you will do it in 3 or 4 questions, it will be memorized. GP on 6,60,000 is 1,68,000. Now 1,98,000 divided by 1,98,000 plus 5,000, that is uninsured standing charges, into increase in working cost. This will help you to calculate 9071. So in previous method, it was in B it was 10,500, in A it was 9,300. So least is not 7,500. Okay, 80,000 minus 55,000 is equal to 25. Okay, here there is an error. Rectify it, beta. 80,000 minus 55,000, it is 25,000, beta. So GP on 25,000 is equal to 7,500. So how much will be the claim, beta? Claim will be 9,300 A or 7,500 B or 9071 C. So it will be obviously 7,500. So claim for increase in working cost will be 7,500, beta. Now you can easily do it, beta. Very good, very good, very good. You can easily do it, beta. Now first of all, GP on short sales. Fourth point पे हम लोग आ गए. We are doing fourth point, GP on short sales. That is 55,200. That you have already done. 55,200. Claim of increase in working cost, that you have calculated 7,500, minus saving in standing charges, that is also given to you. It is 2,700. 2,700. Tell me how much it is, beta. Fast निकालो और बताओ. 55,200 plus 7,500 minus 2,700. So I advise you to use calculator also into your exam. Even you have the confidence on your calculation, but even you must have to check it by calculator, because as I am doing also in front of you, number of time error has been occurred. This is not due to the reason that I have some calculation problem. This is due to the reason that when we are solving the question, then our calculation and our way of method of solving the question normally get mixed with each other, and we are unable to make right calculations. So it is always advisable to use calculator also while making all calculations in your exam, because you can use your mind for the purpose of doing question properly, not for the calculation, because double use of mind will create a problem for you. Now last point, we have to check whether every clause will be used or not. For that purpose, you have to compare this 60,000 with the not this 60,000. You have to compare GP on sale during indemnity period up to GP on sale during 12 months up to the date of fire. that we have already calculated. This is the how much was the GP on sale of 12 months up to the date of fire, beta? You have calculated now? It was, just send it to me. It was 6,60,000 into 30%. It was 1,98,000. If I remember, is that correct? It is 1,98,000, no, beta? So it is to be compared with the amount of policy, beta. So amount of policy is mentioned to you. The policy is taken for rupees 1,65,000. So this is greater than 1,65,000. Hence, average close is to be used in this case. That is 1,65,000 divided by 1,98,000 into 60,000. So this is the amount of claim you have to make. $50,000 is the amount of claim you have to make. So this is your answer, beta. Is that clear now? I assume this is clear now. अभी आपको क्लियर होना चाहिए था ये. अभी इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं आनी चाहिए. हाँ, एक स्टूडेंट ने मेरे से इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 7 का कोई पॉइंट पूछा था, मैं चाहूंगा वो कवर कर लें हम लोग. और नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में आप लोग सारे इलस्ट्रेशन, सारे क्वेश्चंस करके आओगे इसके, ताकि हम लोग इसको अच्छी तरह से, इसकी कई प्रॉब्लम्स और हैं जो हमें करनी है, तो अगर आप ट्राई करके आओगे तो आपको वो इलस्ट्रेशन और प्रॉब्लम समझने में मजा आएगा. आई वुड लाइक टू सजेस्ट यू डू ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन, ईच एंड एवरी इलस्ट्रेशन. आल्सो डू questions and illustrations, questions given out of your exams. Check it out from your exam also. आपके जो पिछले previous year question bank है उसमें से check करिए. So you have to do all that, do all questions, all illustrations, and come with the problems. One student has asked a query regarding illustration number 7 maybe. Send me your query once again, beta. Insurance of stock related inquiry was asked by one of the student. If he is available, he may ask the query once again. I would like to solve it for him. It's a very easy topic. Good with customer. हमें क्लोजिंग में ऐड करनी है ना. गुड्स विद कस्टमर हमें क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में ऐड करनी है. एग्जैक्टली बेटा, यू मस्ट हैव टू ऐड इट इन योर क्लोजिंग स्टॉक. राइट अंकिता? एनीवन एल्स हैविंग एनी डाउट, एनी प्रॉब्लम, जस्ट सेंड मी. Your contribution was very good. All of the students have done the questions very sincerely with me, and I am really appreciating your efforts. If you will do questions in this way with me, obviously you will be able to do it in your exam very sincerely. So there will be no problem in your exam. Any other problem to any student, beta? Just tell me. So the student maybe who has asked the query of illustration number 7 is not available. So I'm closing the session because now beta, we will meet in the next session, and in the next session we will do the advanced questions of this loss of profit, and that will be very beneficial. Just like this video, share it with more and more students so that they can get benefited. Okay then, thank you very much. मुस्कान गुप्ता, मुस्कान कुमारी गुप्ता, जाते जाते आपने पूछ लिया है थर्ड को हॉलीडे. अकॉर्डिंग टू माय ओपिनियन इट्स माय क्लास. रिमेनिंग इज ऑल अप टू ICI. If they will make change, it's up to your, then we will see. You may have to recheck it on second, it will be better. Sir, question number 6, Himanshu Gupta. Okay, you are available. Question number 6, Himanshu. Let's see what was your problem in illustration. Acha, question number 6. Don't worry, We will do that in the next lecture, because question number 6 meant for you are interested to do it from module. So in module, don't worry, I'll take problems in the next lecture, because otherwise it will be difficult for the students. Students have not yet done it. Better do all the practical questions, all the solutions, all the examples, so that we can do it. Can't we assume goods are with customer, not in closing stock? No, we can't assume it. It's all about the logic. So if goods are with customer, then basically we have to write that goods are with customer, but it is taken in the stock, because if any asset is lying with anyone but it belongs to us, we have to take it in our assets. We have not to take it in sales, because if we will take it in sale, it will be at sale price. If we will take it in closing stock, it will be at cost price. So you have to take it in your closing stock at cost price, beta. How did you get 60,000, beta? Okay, 60,000. Once again, you would like to see 55,200 plus 7,500 minus 2,700. This is 60,000, beta. This is 60,000. 55,200 plus 7,500 claim of increase in working cost minus 2,700 is saving in standing charges. So this is 60,000. So this is the total loss which we have to claim. But the issue is it will be made proportionate according to the policy amount. So we have taken it 1,65,000 divided by 1,98,000 into 60,000. Is that clear, beta? Levi, Matthew, just tell me, is that clear? Waiting for your answer. Matthew, is that clear, beta? So assuming it is clear, because I'm not getting response due to the reason of some net problem maybe. Okay, then thank you very much. Sir, close the session.